Do you ever sit there and convince yourself that you're over your ex? You even tell people that I'm doing great now. I don't even think about them anymore. But in the silence and the loneliness of the night, when you're being brutally honest with yourself, you know you're not over them at all. In fact, when you pause and zoom out, you realize your ex still dominates every thought, every action, every minute of the day. Well, you don't have to feel this way. And today I'm going to share with you a plan for the next 30 days that's going to help you finally start letting go of your ex and living your life again. But I'm going to warn you, some of the stuff that I'm about to recommend, you're not going to want to do. So before you decide to watch the rest of this video, ask yourself this: how much do I want to stop feeling the way I'm feeling? Because if the answer is yes, more than anything, I just want to feel good again, then let's get on with it. So you want to get over your ex, but do you really? Really, you want them back? And I bet you've watched loads of videos from these gurus telling you how you can win them back in 30 days. Go no contact and have them back in your arms. Or that magical text message that guarantees your ex comes running back to you. You've probably watched them all. And you know what each one of them has in common? They're all keeping you stuck. They're stopping you from accepting the relationship is over, and they're keeping you stuck in hope that you're going to get them back. Your ex is gone. And I know that's really hard to hear, but it's about time you cut all the bullshit out of your life and focused on what's real. You see, I'm not here to sugarcoat things. You can ask any of my clients, it's just not what I do. And that's because I've been where you are now. I know what it feels like. I know all the shit you're telling yourself. And I know every time you watch a new video about how to win them back, it's giving you comfort. It's making you feel good, hopeful, but it's not what you need. What you need is the truth. Because right now, this hope that you're stuck in, it means that every minute of every day, you're giving your mind and body to a person who doesn't want you anymore. And as every day passes, while you're feeling like this, you're losing a piece of yourself. And you deserve more than that. You owe it to yourself to get your life back. And that's what this 30-day plan's all about. You letting go of your ex and getting your life back. And in this video, we're going to cover the first 10 days, which are often the most difficult. So let's start with day one. I've literally just gone on social media and seen a picture of my ex dancing with some guy in a club. And I can't lie, it's actually done me head in. Even now, clearly I'm joking. I've not even got my phone on me. I don't check up on my exes. I used to in years gone by, but I recognised that it was keeping me emotionally connected to them. So your one and only job on day one is to block them on everything. Again, I'm joking because I know you're not ready for that, so calm down. But treat that as a warning because it is coming. No, instead, day one is simply no contact. And you're going to remain no contact going forward. It's not just for day one. I'm just making sure you don't try and get out of this on a technicality. No contact starts today. Now, there may be some of you watching who have to remain in contact. For instance, if you've got kids together. So, of course, you need to stay in contact for that. So the agreement is you only contact them about the kids. Or if you're selling a house and you need to speak to them over that, you keep the contact on that and nothing else. No asking them how they are or what they've been up to or, oh, I saw this and I thought of you. None of that. You can keep it friendly, but keep it on point. Agreed? Okay, so that is day one. Now let's move on. So days 2 to 7 are all about changing your perception. The perception you need to change is the one that's telling you that your ex was perfect and you've lost the one. Because you haven't. You think you have, but you haven't. Now, right now, your brain is filtering out any negative memories of the breakup, and it's only presenting you with the good times, which is why you're now idolizing the relationship. So grab a pen and a piece of paper, and I want you to write the words, "My ex was not the one for me because." Now, I want you to finish that sentence. But here's the thing, you can literally put anything. So it could be something big, like they didn't want to have kids and you did. Or something small, like they never wanted to hold hands. The only stipulation is you can't make something up. It has to be true. Now, you may struggle with this at first because they were perfect, right? But there will be things that you can put. So I want you to sit and I really want you to think back to the relationship and some of those things that just wasn't 100% perfect about them. Write as many as you can and don't stop until you have, no matter how long it takes. Once you've done that, I want you to read it back to yourself every morning, every night for the next week. The second thing I want you to do is to meditate. Now, before you roll your eyes and say it doesn't work or you can't do it, well, yeah, it does, and yeah, you can. Let me explain. Firstly, when we break up with someone, we lose the sense of connection. That connection that makes us feel safe and connected and secure. Like that warm feeling you get when someone gives you a hug. What happens in those moments is it triggers your ventral vagal state. But here's the thing, meditation also triggers that state. So that feeling you'd get when you're with them, you can create that for yourself. And when you do, your mind and body no longer feels that desperate need to reconnect with them because you've given it to yourself. Now, meditation is way easier than you think. All you've got to do is sit or lie comfortably, close your eyes, focus on your breathing. 4 seconds in through the nose, hold it for 2, 4 seconds out. Now, don't worry if you get thoughts in your head, right? That's okay. Just don't open your eyes. And instead, just return your focus to your breathing. Aim to do that for 10 minutes every day. And it will take practice, but if you stick with it, it will get easier. So that's days 2 to 7. Read your statement of truth twice a day and meditate for 10 minutes and remain no contact. You're doing great, by the way, but let's crack on. Day 8 is the day you've been dreading. I want you to block them on all social media. All social media. Now, I know you're going to feel like you can't, but this is what I want you to remember. You're only here because you want to get over your ex. So if that's the case, then this has to happen. And don't blag yourself here. No excuses that you need to keep them on social media for emergencies, like if you've got kids. Social media isn't needed. That's what you've got phones for. You can call, you can text. There's no need for being on their social media. It's only so you can spy on them, and you know it is. Now, it must happen today, or else don't bother moving to day 9. But if you're up for it and you do it, then let's keep moving forward. Day 9. So you now have daily meditation, no contact, and you've blocked them on all social media. And what I want you to do is stop reading your statement of truth, because today you're going to write a breakup letter. But this is not a letter you're going to send to them. This is just for you, but it's quite specific. I want you to pretend the breakup never happened. So take your mind back to before the breakup. Remember who you were in that exact moment. So forget everything you felt since the breakup happened, so there's no mention of that. I want you to write a breakup letter as if you were back with them from just before the breakup. This is you breaking up with them. Tell them that you want to break up and give them all the reasons. So remember, you can't say, oh, it's because you're heartless or selfish. Because if you've only felt that way since the breakup, then this ain't going to work. It has to be as though the breakup never happened. But similar to the statement of truth, I want you to give honest and genuine reasons why you want to break up. Pour everything out on the pages. Once you've written it, I want you to fold it up and put it away. Now, just before you go to bed tonight, I want you to get the letter back out and I want you to read it back to yourself. And then go and burn it. This is going to help your subconscious feel like it's back in control. Now, if you want to have a deeper and more in-depth understanding of all these things that I'm telling you to do, including what the science is behind them, plus loads more techniques to help you not only get over your ex, but move on to a life that's happier than you've ever had before, then I've got some brand new ebooks about to come out. Just hit the link in my description and you can find out more. These books have way more stuff in them, like your Everests. These are the places that you've been avoiding because you went over your ex. These books explain exactly how you can deal with them and not only return to those places, but feel way more in control when you do. Plus, there's way more techniques that I simply can't fit into a YouTube video. So if you're interested, hit that link. Okay, so day 10, and this is a big day. The actions of today are all about drawing a line in the sand. So this is what I want you to do. Anything you have that's connected to your ex. So maybe you've got saved birthday cards or little keepsakes, pictures that you've got up in your house, whatever. I want you to get them all out of sight. Now, I would suggest chucking them all out. But believe it or not, we don't want the relationship to be forgotten. In the future, we want you to be able to look back and smile with fondness. But right now, we do want them out of sight and out of mind. So chuck anything out that you don't want to keep, and anything else, box them up and put them in your loft or somewhere completely out of the way. Just remove all evidence. That's job 1. Your second job is, I want you to make changes to your environment. So rearrange your furniture, move your sofa around, change your bed around, buy new bed covers. If you can, buy a different smelling air freshener or change your curtains, whatever. Do a massive spring clean, but completely change your environment. Now, as I explain in my ebooks, the power of association has been at work, and your brain has associated your current environment with all the feelings that you've had since the breakup. So change as much as you can, because tomorrow is a fresh start. Tomorrow, we start to move on. Now, in my next video, we're going to cover days 11 to 20, and we're going to be cranking things up a notch. So if you haven't yet subscribed, don't forget to hit that button so you don't miss out on the next stage of your 30-day Get Over Your Ex plan. Best of luck with your first 10 days. Don't fall into the trap of expecting to be over your ex yet. Life just simply doesn't work like that. But what you have done here is you've put the groundwork in. You've made some difficult decisions, and you should be proud of yourself, because you've started to break that emotional connection. And so in the next video, we're going to take things further and truly start getting your life back. But for now, nice one for watching, and I'll see you in the next. Laters.